Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. How are we all doing this weekend? Welcome to the stream, and I hope you guys are having a good day so far. We're going to be starting very, very soon. See what's going on in chat. Let's get a big wave in chat. See if you guys are actually listening and paying attention here. Let's get a big wave in chat. How are we all doing this day today? Seems like a few of you guys are here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is if your first stream, then welcome to one of my streams. Nice to see you guys here. Hey, what's going on, guys? Been a while. I think the last stream we did was version 1, I think. Been a while. Definitely been a while. Come on, let's get some waves in chat, guys. Come on. Hopefully you guys are all enjoying the new updates here in Stormworks. Cool, so what are we doing today? Well, guys, so we're going to be exploring. We're going to try and see if we can find some of the AI ships. See if we can follow them, see what they do. I want to see if we can actually steal some things off them, maybe some fuel. And then from there, we're going to be building some modular engines. Going to be building probably a car, see how it works. I want to see the performance difference in comparison to what the old engines were versus the new ones, so we'll see how that works. Yeah, so it should be quite a good fun little stream. Should be pretty cool, but hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing in this stream today. First off, we're going to spawn. We're going to take off with one of my planes. We'll take one of my planes out, see if we can spot and locate a vessel, and then we'll go back to base, take one of the boats, and then head out. So it should be quite fun. But yeah, you guys let me know. Once again, if it is your first time here, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Obviously helps out the channel. And also, guys, I just launched some new merch, so if you guys want to pick up some merch and helps obviously support the channel, definitely go and do that. And also feel free to join the channel. There are memberships below. You get access to custom emojis, and also your name gets highlighted in chat. Let's get a big thumbs up in chat, guys, if you're ready to start the stream and you want to see some gameplay. Get a thumbs up in chat. Cool, so we are going to be going very, very soon with all this. Guys, let me know how the audio is, if the volume is too loud, too soft. Mic volume, audio volume, game volume, let me know in chat. Much appreciated as always. GM Studios, thank you very much, man, for the little super there. Much appreciated as always. Cool, you guys are all ready to go? Fantastic. That's what I like to hear. Okay, let's get going very shortly here. Okay, so let's get going. So, by the way, if you guys want to check out any of the stuff we're looking at today, this is an experimental branch. So just make sure you go into Steam, you right click on the game, and you switch over to the experimental branch. Make sure you do that. Also, if you're wondering where, if you are an experimental and you can't find any of these AI stuff, just make sure you start a new save, because when you do start a new save here and you go to custom, you'll see there's enable add-ons. You need to have the default AI selected. Henning, thank you very much for the Superman. Nice one. Love your content. Thanks, man. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. So make sure you have the default AI selected. That way you'll get the AI in game, so you can go and check it out. Cool. Okay, let's go and confirm. Let's start up this game. So we're going to do a custom game, spawning over the creative island. We'll go and spawn one of my planes. We'll take it out. We'll see if we can go and find and locate some AI ships, and then we'll come back, grab one of the ships, and then see what we can do. Paulie, I need moderators. I have 4 moderators. Don't worry about that, man. I've got plenty of moderators. They'll only show their face if they need to. Okay, so we're just going and loading in. Cool. Okay, let's go complete that. It's raining here in Stormworks like it usually is, so we're going to get rid of the rain. Let's go and just turn all this off. Ever since in the experimental, I seem to get quite a little bit of lag whenever it autosaves the game. So I don't know if that's something new or if it's just here in experimental, but I always seem to get that, which is quite worrying sometimes. Cool. So let's go and grab one of the planes. So let's go and find. Let's get one of my. Yeah, let's get the dash. We'll take a dash out. Where is my dash? Let's take the dash out and let's go and see if we can find a spot of plane. Hopefully we can. It should be all fueled up and ready to go. Been a while since I've flown this, so this will be. Oh, I see autosave. I get that lag with autosave. Wow. Okay. Cool. Just me, or has gotten very misty outside all of a sudden. It's very unusual. Okay, that looks a lot better. Okay, so we need to get this fired up. Let's see if we can get this going. So we're gonna get fuel pumps on. We're gonna get, let's see, avionics on. As I said, it's been a while since I have flown this plane, so bear with me if I miss anything to start with. Okay, let's get the engines primed. Okay, should all be going now. That's perfect. Taxi is about 10 throttles, so we'll get that fun. Brakes are, I think brakes are on. Actually, brakes are off, which are fine. That's perfect. Flight stabiler, we're going to leave that on. Let's get our flaps down to 3 for takeoff. Yeah, that looks fine. Alt hold, we are probably going to do. Let's jump to about 300 alt when we take off. Navigation, we'll take that off. Heading set, speed hold, yeah, we'll leave that all off for now. Dump fuel, no. Crossfeed, no. Mute alarms. Oh, it's fine, I don't really worry about alarms. Cockpit lights on. Footwell lighting, actually cockpit lights I'm going to turn off. Let's keep our footwell lighting on for now. Okay. Cool. I think we're pretty much good to go. Let's go and taxi. So we're going to increase to about 10 for taxiing. Nice. Yeah, so we're just taxiing out here. We'll get set up on the runway in a few seconds. Get nice and straight and leveled. We'll take off and then we'll see if we can go and spot. If we can go and spot some of these planes, will be quite useful. Let's see if we can spot anything. Okay, so we're just on the runway now, getting all lined up. Get our brakes on as soon as we start turning. All of you guys just joining, hey, welcome to another Stormworks stream. Cool. Okay, so we are just going to turn off here. Okay, leveled up, our flaps are on and down, so we should be fine for takeoff in a few seconds. So we're just going to go here, we're going to go and decrease our throttle now to about here, and we're going to get our brakes on. Going to bring our throttle up a bit. Cool, so everything is theoretically good to go here. I'm going to take off my taxi lights and my approach lights, so we should be all set and ready to go. We're going to get throttle up, throttle all the way up here, brakes off, and in theory we should be able to just leave it. Flaps are down, so we should be taking off. There we go, look at that. Spot on. Okay, cool. We're going to get flaps to normal position. We're going to get our gears up. So gears are going and folding away now. Should be closing those hatches very soon. Awesome. Okay, so we are up in the sky. What is our current altitude at the moment? Current altitude is about 300. That's perfect. Let's get our alt hold on. Okay, we should be leveling out, and we need to now go and try and find some ships. So we're just going to do a northerly run for now, and then I guess we'll loop back around and see if we can find any other vessels floating around. I can't really see much. I think there's a little bit of fog today. No, there's nothing. We should be able to spot them. Let's see. Watch, when I jump out the sea, look how loud it is. So loud. So loud. Okay, close that off. Yeah, I don't see anything yet. Let's decrease our alt. Let's go down to about 200. Probably give us a better visual now. We're down about 200 now because we can actually see the waters. Okay, I'm also thinking of doing a loop round now, so we're going to do a heading set and we're going to increase our heading, and we're going to do a little bit of a loop around now. See if we can't start finding some of these things. So boats go around without players? Yeah, correct. So the boats just venture out and are just out in the water somewhere. Like there. There we go. See there? That is one of the actual boats. So we're going to just go and see if we can turn here. Increase our heading. Cool. And you can see it just over there on my right. Okay, so it's quite far from the base. So it's about there, plus minus. Yeah, about there for now. So we need to get back to the island, and then we're going to take the boat, the speedboat, and see if we can try and catch up with this. So we're going to get our all of this off for now. We're going to get this down, and we're going to go back into base for a landing very soon. So what I want to do is, let's just go and bring it to our right here. We're going to get gears down because we're going to come in for landing very soon. And we're going to go and take the boat. Hopefully that boat doesn't move too much. It's just over there, so we should be able to find it. So I'm going to go down. I'm going to get my reverse thrust enabled, so when I actually do land down here, we'll be fine. Our landing gear confirmed is down. Fantastic. Okay. Cool. Okay, so the boat is, it seems like the boat has kind of disappeared now, but we'll go and try and take we'll take the new sailboat, see if we can try and use that to try and find it. Hopefully it's going to be quick enough. I think it does around 50-60 knots, so hopefully it'll be fine. Okay, so let's just come in here for a landing. Trying to do my best with a keyboard and mouse. Ideally, I would have liked to have used a controller for this. But, yeah, it should be fine. Okay, we're going to decrease our throttle here. We're also going to get flaps down, just to slow ourselves down a bit. Decrease throttle a little bit more. Probably not my smoothest of landings, but okay, throttle up a bit. Throttle up a bit more. Throttle down. Okay, probably gonna overshoot this a bit much. Okay, that was fine. We didn't end up crashing it, which is perfect. Okay, we're going to park it just over here. Brakes on. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go and get our throttle all the way down there. We have got our parking brake on. Let's go and cut the fuel, cut the engines. I'm going to take avionics off and battery off. The plane should be spinning down now, which should be fine. Yep, that's fine. Did we actually end up damaging anything? No, we didn't. Fine, okay. Pretty happy with that landing. Not the smoothest, but not bad at all. A little bit of a hard landing, correct. No better landing? No. Not like when I checked out when I reviewed my plane. Cool. Let's go and get the sailboats. Well, let's take that out. This is still a work in progress, guys, so please bear with this. This might not be 100% smooth. The autosave is terrible in experimental. Lag. Lag. Oof. That was terrible lag. Like, really terrible lag. Okay, let's go and get inside the sailboat. We're gonna get this on. Throw up. Let's go straight off here. Okay, so we're gonna head round and we're gonna go for that position over there. Hopefully we'll get there in time. I'm sure we will. I haven't done a long test of this boat, so don't even know if it's going to be alright or not. Okay, so we're going to go to about here. We're then going to punch in the coordinates. Let's get the AP on. Okay, and we're just going to manually oversteer it here. We've got about 10 Ks to go, so I'll catch up with chat in a few seconds. Okay, there we go. So we should be fine. That should be righting itself in a few seconds. Yeah, you can see it's turning itself a little bit there. So that's perfect. So we're going to head down in that direction. Hopefully we'll be able to find this boat and see if we can board it and see what's on it. So chat, what's going on in chat? Flow should be a priority. Yeah, I think I would like to see flow in game. Novative, big fan. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. The engine is quite loud on this boat. Guys, let me know once again if the volume is a little bit too loud. I can always adjust the volume. Hopefully AI aircraft. Yeah, I think AI aircraft. I'm just, once again, I'm a little worried about performance. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. I've heard already a couple people already mentioned that they have issues with performance just since this, and as you guys could see earlier on with me, I have that autosave issue where it just freezes up the game every time it autosaves. I would love to have an option to turn off autosave, because for me I don't save my games. So volume is all good. Thanks Blob, much appreciated. Cool. Okay, so we're gonna head there. We've got 7 Ks to go. Hopefully this engine's not gonna blow up on us. Fuel, I'm worried about the fuel in this boat. We're going to 50 knots, look in low gear. So I drop down to low gear, drops at about 10 knots, but the fuel should last us much longer. So it's hardly even using, not even using 1 liter per minute. I should probably change that to LPH, liters per an hour, because this boat is quite fuel efficient once it gets into low gear. So it looks like a crate in the water. We don't need that crate. Trim, let's adjust our trim a bit. Let's get the boat a little more flat there. Cool. So yeah guys, if you want to follow the series that we're doing on this boat, I built this boat completely from scratch over on the channel. Like you guys saw it, like some of you that have been following the series, you've seen it from scratch. We built it and we're now to this level. And I think we're probably going to have another about 2 or 3 episodes of this boat, and then it's going to be all finished and done. About 9 Ks left. I'm also going to keep an eye out for any other boats that might be around, or any other vessels that we can possibly go and board and see what's happening on them. So we'll see what happens. When will you post the sailboat? So the sailboat will be posted once it's finished. So as I said, about 2-3 more episodes, then I'll be done. I'll post it on the workshop. I'll do a final video on it, and then you guys can go and download it. I still have all of this to do. This is all bare at the moment. I need to get an area in here still. We need to get the toilets done. We need to get a medical room in here. We need to get a cabin in here for people to sleep in. We need to get the computer room done. There's so many more things that we still need to do in this boat, but up here there's still a little more detailing things. I still need to do the floor, but besides that, a lot of it is done, and I think it looks really cool though. I like how it works. Okay, so let's just keep an eye out here on the horizon for any vessels that we need to go on board. So still nothing on the horizon. It looks like we're fine with our waypoint still. We've got about 200 seconds until we get to our waypoint, about 4,000 meters. Cool. What's our depth currently at the moment? Depth is around 270 meters. I'll probably get some nav lights on. That probably would help. Okay, cool. So speed, we're good. Is it diesel electric? No, it's just electric. It's just diesel, completely diesel. Only thing I think I've added is the bow thrusters. I think I haven't shown you guys that yet, but I got some bow thrusters just over here. Nothing special, but yeah, it's a nice boat. I think I need to double check to see if I need to increase speed or not, because as I said, about 40 knots on economy mode. I don't know if that's very realistic. I think it is, to be fair, but I want to double check that to see if we want to get that a little bit higher, to be honest. But for now I think it's alright. Okay, so where are we now in relevance to... What is this? I don't want to transport a boat. So this guy should be somewhere around this vicinity. That should be where the vessel is at the moment. I'm going to pop in a new waypoint in here, so to go and start setting it. Let's just jump over to the navigator seat. I'll zoom out here. Might have forgotten to enter all this stuff in. Zoom out. Okay, so there's our first waypoint, and we're going to hit then to the second waypoint. See if we can get an eye on this vessel. I still don't see anything. Probably also need to get radar on this vessel so we can actually see boats on the water. There's some more crates and things, but that's about it. Since the last update, all your vehicles start overheating. I don't know. I honestly don't know. MrNJersey, can you talk to developers to have some random AI boat sync? Don't know. It's up to them if they want to add that or not. So still no visual on this boat, which is quite surprising. I thought it would have done almost like a loop. Oh, there we go. There's a boat right there. Let's get our autopilot system off and let's turn our vessel. I don't think that's not the same boat we saw earlier. That looks like a fishing trawler. Okay, how's our fuel? Oof, we're around 70% of fuel, so we're going to keep it in economy mode for now. Yeah, Stormworks version of a fast boat is very fast. Yeah, like 150 knots is a fast boat in Stormworks. Like, this feels slow in comparison to some boats I've driven. But it's not that slow if you actually compare it to how we're going quite fast in the water. I can always put in performance mode here. So there's the vessel there. These are cool vessels. I actually like them. I like the design of them. They're not old and janky and doesn't look like some random built it. They look like they're decent creations. I think they're actually workshop creations if I'm correct. Which is pretty cool. This boat is actually moving quite fast, eh? Like, to board this boat, we're gonna have to go really quickly. Let's do a little bit of a loop around here. Okay, I'm gonna decrease my speed a bit. Okay, it's easy. Okay, he's not going that fast. I'm just gonna move out the way here. I just want to match his speed. I think there is a person inside there, so I'm just going to match his speed here, keep on the same heading that he's on. Okay, he's like almost not moving. Great. So let's just bring this down. Let's stop ourselves here. I'm going to wait for him to just pass us here, and we'll try and match his speed a bit. And then we'll try and jump on the boat. And we're going to connect some of the rope anchors so that we lock onto him, or hopefully he has rope anchors on his ship. Okay, I need to move now, please. Okay, we're almost matching his speed. Yeah, that's almost perfect. So we're almost matching his speed here. We're going to just move a little bit to the left. Sorry, to the right. So we're going to try and board him a bit. And then we're going to lock onto his boat in a few seconds. Okay, seems like he's going ever so slightly quicker than us. So I'm just going to increase our RPS a bit. Okay, cool. So it looks like we're doing about the same speed. What I want to do now is I want to probably get these rope anchors on as best as and as quickly as possible, which I don't think is actually probably going to work, because he doesn't have any rope anchors anywhere. Do you have any rope anchors in here, sir? That I can... I guess you have this one. Oh, my boat is like, bye, bro. There's a rope anchor here that I can probably use. See if I can get it onto my boat. There we go. Okay, so we got one rope anchor on, so that should be fine. I probably want to decrease the speed of my boat a bit. Seems like it's going a little bit quick. So let's bring that down to about 0.85. And my boat is now attached, so we should in theory be able to kill the throttle on my boat. Okay, so let's just put it into... Actually, let's put it into idle here. About 5 RPS idle. Decrease our throttle. Okay, we should be good. Okay, so we should be now having no power, and we should just be completely on his boat. Yeah, we are. Cool. Okay. So, looks like, yeah, trawling fishing vessel. Let's see what's going on inside here. Hello? Hello? Anyone? Anyone in here? Hello? 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 Hello, sir? Nope. No one in here. Let's close that door. Anyone? Nope. Hello? Anyone up here? Hello, sir? Did you just, like, leave your boat? It's almost like, yeah, he pretty much just left his boat. Hello? There's no one here. There's absolutely no one on this boat. What the hell? Where am I? Okay. So, looks like we got ballast. This is the... Oh, there he is, there. Hello. I was talking to you earlier. You didn't say anything. So, civilian... Okay, it's the civilian. So he's got... This is all off. So, like, none of those controls are on. So I'm interested to see if this has got any fuel in it. Because it says it's got nothing. Where are your fuel tanks on your boat, sir? Because I would love to maybe see if your fuel is worth taking. Do you have any fuel tanks anywhere? Refueling? Anywhere, dear sir? Doesn't look like he's got a refueling anywhere. I would have thought that this refueling would have been somewhere here. He's got exhaust and he's got air up there. He must have fuel, though. Let's go back down to the engine room. Let's see if we can find... So he's got a fuel tank there and a fuel tank there, but there's no actual... Looks like it's going to the back there. So that's... Actually, that's fuel or air? I think that's fuel. The fuel goes there to there and then goes back. So maybe at the back there's some ports that we can use to take the fuel off. But it doesn't look like it's... Nope, there is nothing. So I can't actually steal the fuel of this guy's boat. Oh well. And none of this stuff works, of course. Okay, so it looks like everything is just hard-coded in here that this boat is not going to really do anything. Okay, fair enough. Well, I guess you're fine, sir. You can stay there. I'm going to disconnect you now, and I want to probably disconnect myself. Yeah, you don't have to hit my boat. Okay, let's go back into my boat. Let's take off. Let's go get out of here. Let's see if we can find another one. There are many other ships in this game. Not just that one. Okay, so he was fine. So let's head off in this general direction. But that's pretty cool. That he's just like floating around in the world of Stormworks. But it looks like it's from Delia's catch. Yeah, it does. So we're going to head off. We're going to see if we can find another boat somewhere around. I'm probably actually just going to get out of here. And let's just go and put this away. Probably not the smartest idea to get out the deck here and be walking around. But yeah, don't see anything. Let's go back inside the boat. Cool. Weather is no rain. Cool. Wind is fine. Fuel, we're at about 61 for our fuel, so that's fine also. We can clear all these waypoints. We don't need any of them. Let's just clear that and reset our camera. Still no visual. Don't see any boats. So we're going to see if we can find any more. I want to find one more at least, because the only ones I've seen that boat, which is like the trawler. I've seen the tug, and I've seen another big fishing vessel, but I want to see if there's any other ones in game. I think it's about 11 different models for these AR boats. There's weapons coming, but it's not confirmed yet if it's a DLC, by the way. Just make aware of that. It's not confirmed to be a DLC. We just know that weapons are coming. We know a lot of things are coming at the moment, actually. But it's not confirmed if it's a DLC or not. Just FYI. But let's get a thumbs up and chat if you guys are looking forward to getting weapons. Thumbs up in chat if you guys are interested in the weapons coming to game. Because if we did have weapons, we could have just used a cannon or something on this boat and just shot that boat to shreds. Theory. Still nothing on the horizon here for any vessels. Don't see anything. There's a crate, another crates over there. I just spawned in. Well, the DLC, we don't know. We don't know if it's a DLC. First off, if it is a DLC, I don't know if it's going to be free or not. I can't. I don't know, because I don't even know if it's going to be if it is going to be a DLC. Weapons are always a very mixed topic subject in Stormworks. Half of the community want them, other half don't. So it's a very touchy subject here in Stormworks. Yeah, I don't know. The only weapon, because we know weapons are coming. Okay, so we know that. The only weapons I want to see in game, personally, I think, of weapons for boats. That's my opinion, because I don't know, it's the only thing I can kind of think of. We still don't see any other. Where are we on the map, by the way? So we're heading towards that mission, so we're gonna head towards that mission. But yeah, I think I would only like to see naval weapons. I don't know, I don't want to see things for planes and things. Plane weapons, no. Helicopter weapons, no. Naval weapons, I think, would probably be the right way. Yeah, harpoons would be good for the Meg and sharks and things. But naval weapons, mainly, like cannons, you know, things for defense that you would normally see on Coast Guard. Flamethrower? No, man. No, we don't need a flamethrower. Give me one reason why we would need a flamethrower. For search and rescue. Why would we need a flamethrower? Exactly, what would flamethrower be used for? I don't know. Maybe. You guys want to see this boat in waves? Thumbs up if you guys want to see this boat in waves. Yeah. 6-pounder, 12-pounder, 10-pounders, I think 4-pounders also. Maybe railgun, and maybe something for your I can't even remember the name now. Like, yeah, a railgun, pretty much. You guys wanted some weather? You can throw some weather on. Still don't see any other boats. You can see how rare it is to find these boats. Let's get some weather on. Let's get about 55% worth of. This boat is specifically designed for waves, guys, so it's not gonna have any issues. Flamethrowers could be used for self-defense. How? I don't see how flamethrowers could be used for self-defense. I also don't like this. Hold on. If we look far out, you can kind of see that the waves are only in this square that we're in. Okay, on the right it seems like it goes much further on the right, but on the left it seems to like almost end just next to us. Maybe I'm wrong. So yeah, this boat manages waves quite well, guys. We can go full tilt, but I'm just worried about fuel. We're about 46% worth of fuel, which is not great. Let's put it in full gear. So this is overdrive performance mode. So it manages waves quite well. I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna put the waves down just so our fuel lasts until we find this next boat. Otherwise, we'll go back. Take the plane out and we'll see if we can find another one, a different boat in comparison to what we found already. I think that's probably going to be the best idea for us. Where are we? Oh, we don't really have any islands close to us. We'll probably just teleport back to base. There's an island over there. I think that's the helicopter island. TT helicopter island. I don't see any other boats. What do you guys think? Should we carry on in the boat? Looking for vessels, or should we jump back to base, grab the dash, and then look? Thumbs up if you guys want us to carry on in the boat, and thumbs down if you guys want me to go back to base and grab the dash, and then search for boats that way. What do you guys think? Let me know in chat. We need to go and find some more boats here. Guess we could always make it nighttime. That might be able to make it a little bit easier for us to spot. Yeah, it might make it a little bit easier because they will have navigation lights. Okay, so everyone says plane. Okay, so we'll go back to base. We'll grab a plane and we'll head out again. I'm gonna leave it as nighttime for now, actually. So let's bring this back to base. I think our plane is actually still there. So we should be able to, yeah, the dash is right here. So we'll use the dash, we'll take off again. Cool. So let's jump on the dash. Let's get the door closed. Let's get some... Let's get main battery on. Let's get our avionics on. And let's get some lights going on here. So footwell lighting's on, and let's get some cabin lighting. Cool. So cabin lighting's all okay. Let's get our engines up and running. Cool. Throttle about 5 throttle. Flaps goes down. Cool. Parking brakes off. Yep, pretty happy with all that. We're gonna do, let's do about 300. Our alt hold later on. That's all fine. Map is all good. Flaps are down. Parking brakes off. Cool. Engines are turning over. Just gonna wait for it to get up to about max RPS here. Let's put parking brake on again. And build our RPS up here. Actually want to get some lights on in here. Let's go with cockpit lights. Do we have... Turn that off. Do we have any way to get our gauge lights on? Panel backlighting. There we go. Okay, we should be good. Let's get brakes off. We should be moving. We are going currently in reverse, which I don't want to do. Okay, throttle to about 10, and we also want to get some taxi lights on, so I can actually see where we're going. ever do a collab with Komodo and Frantic? Yeah, I've done videos in the past with both of them. Okay, so let's turn around here and then we're gonna head off. We'll plot some courses also for us to see if we can find this vessel. I'm still thinking of staying at night because we can then pick up the light of the vessel a little bit easier in comparison to how we found them earlier. And then later on, guys, in the stream, we're gonna go and build some of the modular engines, and we're gonna see what type of engine, what type of car we can get with a modular engine. So I think it'll be pretty cool. Okay, so let's take off here. Flaps are down, so we should be lifting up soon. Yep, there we go. So I'm happy with that. We can get our approach lights off, and let's get our taxi lights off. Cool, so we have just taken off. Let's get our gears up. Cool, so gears are currently going up. Okay, let's get our alt hold on. 300, which is fine. It's about here where we are now, so that's good. Let's start plotting some courses. So we are here. We're gonna go to about here, I think. We'll be fine. Let's go and put that into the autopilot. And let's enable the autopilot here. So navigation set. Cool. So we're gonna head off that direction. We're gonna go back to our map, and we're probably gonna fly out to about there too as our next waypoints, and we'll probably then do another loop back around that way. See if we can try and find vessel here. Cool, so we've got a few waypoints built into the map now. Set waypoint. Cool, so we should have quite a few of those. We can actually zoom out a bit, I think. Is that a vessel there? No, it's an island. Okay, cool. So throttle about 45. Let's do cruise, which is about 30 throttle. Let's do 35. So we'll try and conserve our fuel here a bit. Fuel is going down quite a bit, so actually let's go down to about 30. Okay, fuel should be fine. So we are just cruising now, and hopefully we can find another vessel soon. Hopefully there's something on the right there. Island again. Okay. Cool. Actually, I think let's drop down to 200 alt. That should be fine. Coming up to our first waypoint in any case. Cool. Let me catch up with chat. Does radar detect AI ships? Yeah, it does. Radar detects anything that's not part of the map. So it picks up, radar will pick up like sharks, megalodons, boxes in the water. It will pick up pretty much anything that isn't land. It picks up. So yeah, it will also pick up the AI ships, because the AI ships are in theory just vessels that are spawned in with a mission. So we should, yeah, easily be able to find them. There we go. There's a vessel there on my right, and there's a vessel, I think that's a mission there, but there is a vessel just on my right there. You guys can see that looks like the same vessel that we were at earlier. So I'm just gonna go and just clear all my waypoints here. Clear waypoints. Let's just go, where are we? So we just crossed it, so let's put a waypoint there. And we're just gonna do a loop around and see if we can't just get a bit of visual on this. So, is that a mission? No, it's not a mission here. Is that on fire? No, it's not. It's just a tanker. It looks like a tanker that's just going around. And that looks like a fishing vessel over there. Yeah, let's jump on this side. Yeah, so that's a tanker over there. We're doing another loop around. Let's jump over here again. Let's do seat forward. Okay, seat is maximum forward. So yeah, so that looks like just a regular old fishing vessel, and then we have a tanker also going around. So they look like they're following the same course. You can see they're both going in the same direction there, I'm actually going to jump out of the plane here. I'm going to jump out here. Whee! Just using free cam mode. Okay, so we're on this boat. Let's go to daytime. So you can see how easy it was to spot them at nighttime. So look, yeah, you can see they're both going in the same direction. So that one's going that way and that one's going that way. So we have another little fishing vessel. Looks like engines and things in there. Does he have refueling on anywhere here? Imagine if you would try to steal the fuel. Nope. No refueling. Looks like it's been removed. Everything is in one body also, by the way. So this is the engine room. Yeah, it's a very minimal engine room in here. Nice that it's all detailed. That is pretty cool though. Let's get out of here. And there's the plane. Oh, come on. I hate these ladders and these doors. Sometimes it just doesn't want to let you out. Oof, almost fell off. And the plane's just doing some loops now, which is cool. So this is this boat. Let's go and just see what's going on in here. Is there a person in there? How do I actually get up there? Inside here? Yeah. Yeah, there is. So there's a little civilian here driving the boat. Battery doesn't look good on it, but it's fine. So this one actually does have fuel. It has 1,300, so I'm guessing it spawns and despawns, and I'm guessing that's enough fuel for it. I'd be interested to see if we were to stay on this boat. Is this gonna hit that boat? No. AI collision? It looks like it's getting closer, no? Do you guys think this boat's gonna hit that boat? Looks like we're getting closer to that one, doesn't it? Sure, we weren't that close. I think this one's going quicker than that one. I wonder, can I pick up the person? I can't pick this person up. I can't even get into the seat here and tell it that I want to. The heater works on this boat. I can steal the equipment if I want to. There's quite a bit of equipment in here also. So no, it looks like we've passed that boat. Yeah, we just passed it. Okay, let's go and see what's going on in that boat. So our plane is still going around there. Okay, so this looks like, yeah, so this looks like a tanker. I don't know why it's a listing to one side. We'll try and explore it in a few minutes. Does it actually have anything on it? I don't think it does. So it seems like it's listing to one side. Still no refueling anywhere. There's a hatch here. Where does this go? Engine room. Okay, orange. Generators, electrics. Tanks here. So actually more of a this is more of like a dry storage container ship, if anything. Cool. Let's go and get inside. Let's see if we can get... So, kitchen, a nice little home in here. Nothing actually works. How do I get upper level? Guess outside? Yeah, there's no ladder here. Lifeboat doesn't move. Yeah, it's one body. It's connected to the creation to save for physics. That's one thing I was worried. And you can see obviously this is specifically made for performance reasons. Yeah, still don't see any refueling. I just see some equipment and things over here. Let's go up to the next level. So you can see in here there is the person. You can't actually get rid of them. You can't move them. The heater works. See, I can't press any of these buttons. It won't let me do it. Ballast doesn't work either, so you can't try and disrail this. That boat's heading off. Is our plane still up? I haven't seen our plane in a while, to be honest. It might have just, yeah, flown off. Yeah, so you can't actually crash these, you know, or damage these boats. I guess, yeah, we can turn the lights on and things, but that's as far as much as we can go with them. But yeah, okay. Quite interesting. I tried to sink an AI ship by opening all the doors. I don't think it's gonna. I can leave it. The amount of time it's gonna take for the waves to sink a boat like this is gonna be so long. But yeah, you could probably see that if these hatches were open. Wow, we are listing. What? I didn't even do anything. That boat sunk itself. I didn't do anything. Will this cause lag for players with bad PCs? More than likely, yes. You can turn it off. So I didn't sink that boat. I just put the waves on. I did not sink that boat. That boat fell over or capsized so quickly. So quickly that Winston capsized. I didn't do... Yeah. There's another boat there. How well... Actually, I want to go to the other boat. I want to see how well this guy manages with waves. So let's get waves back on. Let's get... Before I put the waves on, let's get a vote in chat. How do you get the ships into the world? These are now AI ships in experimental mode. They're part of the world now. Okay, thumbs up in chat if you guys think if I put the waves on, this boat's gonna sink. Thumbs down if you think it's gonna be alright. I'm gonna wait for you guys before we turn the waves on. And let me know what you guys think is gonna happen when I turn the waves on with this boat. Is the captain still alive? Probably not. He probably sank. Oh, because that boat is... Yeah, the boat's over there. Drown the capsized driver of the tanker and get control. They stay in their seat and you can't pick them up if I'm correct. So a lot of you guys think it's gonna sink. Some of you guys think it's not gonna sink. Sam thinks it's gonna stay up, which is good. Okay, let's get the waves on. Full waves, custom menu, wind 100%. It's doing quite well actually. Oops, maybe I spoke too soon. I want to get in one of these seats without falling off. Oh, I fell off. Of course I did. Oh, it's really hitting the waves here. Okay, I'm going to leave that door open and I want to get into a seat. So, okay, it seems like it's doing quite well. Ooh, until there. I wonder if it's got any ballast pumps in it. It's not flying, but it's not doing bad. Yeah, my PC is fine. Like, don't worry about my PC. I can show you FPS. So yeah, it's running at full FPS, so I'm not really too worried. Physics FPS is 62, Ocean 62, Logic 62, so everything's running at full. So I'm not really too worried about FPS, all these creations in. But that's just my computer, once again. Open the doors, I've opened the door there. I could open the other door, but it's going to take, the amount of time it takes to sink these boats is quite long. But yeah guys, once we're just about finished with this, and we're going to go back and we're going to build some engines. We're going to be using the modular engines, and we're going to build some engines, which I think will be quite fun. And try and see if we can build a go-kart or a car or something here in Stormworks. So it does look like it's sinking, now that we've got that hatch open. Don't know how long it's going to take. Both those hatches are open, so it should theoretically start to sink once it gets water. So that should sink it. Make a tsunami. You know what? For you guys, I'm gonna do that. Because I haven't done one in forever. I think it's been about a year, maybe 2 years since I've spawned a tsunami in. So it's been a while. So we'll see if this works. How well is this boat? Okay, there's a tsunami over there. Let's go to photo mode. How about that? There we go. There's another boat over... Was that boat or an island? I don't even know. Let's see what happens. Guys, while we're waiting for this... That's the boat. That's the other boat. While we're waiting for this, guys, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Obviously, you guys won't miss any of my future content. And if you think to support the channel, don't forget to check out my merch. Or actually just use the super chat function to help support the channel. So it's a big wave. That's a very big wave. Is vehicle damage on? No, it's not. It's off. Oh, yeah, that tsunami just sucked in the boat. There it is there. So it's capsized now, which means it's probably gonna start sinking. Yeah, I'm guessing it's probably gonna start to sink now. Is that person... I'm kind of stuck now. Can't really move. Let's open that hatch. I can't move. For some reason, it's not letting me move. I think that's probably a good time to let's go back to main base. Let's go back to main base and let's finish off with this. RIP, yeah, exactly. Cool. So, we're gonna start building some things with modular engines. My boat's still there. But before we do that, we'll catch up with chat. So what should we build? What type of car should we build, guys? Let me know in chat. It's possible to make a diving bell in game. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you can do a diving bell, definitely. Definitely can build a sub. No, we're building a car. We're building a car, guys. We are building a car using the new modular engine stuff. So we'll see what type of performance we can get with using the new modular engine things for a car. Pickup, Lambo, truck, semi-truck. Let's do a small truck. How about that? So if we grab that, so building a truck 101 seat. Yeah, we'll get one of those and we'll get just a normal passenger seat. Probably there. Okay, so that's what we're going to use. We're going to pick up. Let's do a pickup truck. Why not, guys? Okay, so let's do something like... Why can't I build there? Oops, no, I don't want to do that. Why it will not let me build here? That's very irritating. Because that means I can't... Yeah, that's why, because I have that there. Okay, so I guess we need to bring this one out then. Like so. Possibly, yeah. So we'll do something like that, but that still seems very big for a truck. Yeah, that's quite big for a truck, isn't it? So what if we were to take that, put that there? So which means we're not going to be building with symmetry mode on, which kind of sucks. but I think that will be a little better. So we're going to use that as a base for our truck. We're probably going to get some dashboard over here. So let's switch colors. So our truck is there. Cool. Let's go over there. Let's go and start using some more. Let's get the base of the truck done. So we're going to go, let's see, under here, and we can do, let's do something like that. Okay, so that's the underneath of the truck at the moment. We'll put the engine over here. I'm probably going to change the color of that. Cool. Change color of that. Cool. That and that. Let's get this all done. Okay, so we're going to go and put that like that. And let's get that. That's not going to be the size of the truck, guys. I'm just kind of working out where I want everything at the moment. Wheels. We're probably going to go with 3x3 suspensions. More than likely, no. 5x5s? That looks way too big. So we do go with something like that. It's quite big, isn't it? Which I don't really like. So maybe no suspension? Because yeah, that's very big. Let's see. Let's put that in like that. Let's just stick. I'm just gonna stick 2 wheels at the back for now. I just want to spawn in and kind of get my idea of what shape it's looking like. Actually, you know what? Doesn't look too bad. This autosave thing in experimental mode is so irritating. It just lags out. Oh man. I hate when it lags out like that in experimental. Okay, we are going to get rid of the suspension here at the front, and we're just going to go with a regular 5x5 wheel. Some probably too further in, so let's bring it out. Something like that, and then we're just going to put this one here, invert it, and put it over there. Cool. The thing is, if I don't have any suspension, oh man, I don't like having things with no suspension. We'll see how that works. Because then if I have no suspension here, I can always put the suspension at the back. So like these, if I grab that and put that there, delete that, put that there. See, I can always have suspension here at the back of the truck. Something like that. So, oh man, this autosave is so irritating. So irritating. It takes forever to autosave. So that's a nice small truck. We'll get an engine in here. Guys, this is probably not going to look the best truck, but I want to get something built here for you guys. Okay, so we're going to get the engine in there. Here at the back is where we're going to have the cab. So we'll probably delete that off, and pull that in. And do, let's see, just thinking out loud at the moment and what I'm building. Don't really have an idea yet. It's just at the moment just coming together, guys. So if we do something like so, let's see, something like so. Here we can go and put in, oops, I didn't want to do that. So we'll put some wedge blocks in here, just make it look a little better. Over here we can use possibly this. Let's see if that's gonna work. No, I can't. Gonna have to go with normal wedges. Yeah, I'm just gonna fill that in there. Actually, no, I'll go with one more wedge. Something like that, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Wedge, wedge. And then if we want to, we could always bring this out like so. Out like so. Grab that and put one there, one like there. So you can bring you can get a little bit of like a side skirt going So something like that. And then you could go here. Let's bring this, oops. Bring a square piece, and you could do something like that as a side skirt if you wanted to. We're going to, yeah, let's leave it on. It looks pretty cool. And we can do another one here at the back. So something like that. And you could bring this up again, just using these pieces. And then up, take that off. Bring this and put it over. Actually, I don't think I have that. Yeah, I'm going to delete this piece off. And we're going to go square, out, up. And we're just going to fold that in like that. And let's go and close that, and just put a square piece. Okay, so you can already see how that's starting to look. We could smooth some of this more out if we wanted to, but let's spawn that in. Let's have a look. Autosave, freeze. Is it going to freeze? No, it didn't freeze this time. So that's the back of the pickup truck. We can lower that part if we want to, or we can raise it up if we want to. Let's get the, I'd love to put suspension in here, but the design I'm going for, the small design, doesn't really fit having suspension. These wheels the same length? They are too. MrNJersey, I played yesterday, I was looking for AI ships, I couldn't find any. You need to make sure you start a new save so you enable that in the missions. Cool, let's get a modular engine going. Sweet. So I can find them, there we go. So we are going to go with the crankshafts, probably get rid of things. I'm not going with squares, so go with something like that maybe. Straight 6, flat 6. Should we go with the flat 6? Let's do a flat 6. Something like that. Oops, don't need that. Flat 6. I think that should work. What do you guys think? Yeah, radiator, we get one. Radiator, I'll probably put one over here somewhere. More than likely. Probably even get a radiator like that. We can then loop it around. Let's see, we've got, so we still need to get a clutch on that. And we still need to get our drive belts and all the other kind of stuff on there too. So if we were to go down to, let's go down to the modular engine. So we need a clutch. So we're going to put a clutch on that end. We're going to get, let's see what else we can get. We're going to get a drive belt going on this side of the engine. Okay, what else do we need? We need a starter some point in game. So let's go with starter over there. Let's get an alternator, why not? You never know when you need an alternator. Let's get one of those. Okay, so we've got an alternator. We could probably get a pump somewhere around here. I don't know if we really need one. No, I probably don't need a pump. Okay, let's do cooling. So I'm going to do exhaust here, I think, to be honest. I'm going to do exhaust, and then that means I need air and I need fuel somewhere here at the front. So I can do that maybe over there and over there. Cosmonaut, thank you very much, man. MrNJersey, love your content so much. Your Stormworks videos are really cool and motivate me to build myself in Stormworks. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated for that little super. South African Rand, 140 Rand. Thank you very much, man. Cool. So we need cooling. So exhaust. I guess we could do cooling here. Something like that, possibly. We can go up here, across there, and then down, then maybe across and up again. That could work. We could do something like this for cooling. I don't know if this is probably a good idea or not, but could go and bring that there, connect that cooling to that cooling, and then take this cooling and bring it down, across, like so. I could actually just put the cooling underneath there, couldn't I? Yeah, I've changed my mind. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, I always change my mind, so this is your first time. You'll probably find out that I changed my mind a few times. So we are going to go with... Oh, exhaust is over there. I guess we could do exhaust somewhere else. Yeah, okay, so we're going to go here. And we are going to use cooling there. And we're going to go there and rotate that. And we're just going to do this loop pretty much. I don't think we're going to need a pump to circulate that water. I think that will be fine. Cool, so something like that. Yeah, something like that should be fine. Cool. So we have cooling done. We are going to need to get some exhaust, and we're gonna say exhaust. I've already said, well, I had exhaust there, or I was gonna do exhaust there. I guess we could do exhaust down here. So it goes from there into there, and then goes down under the vest, under the. Yeah, that should work. So if we go and get some exhaust, so exhaust there. And then that's going to go into an exhaust straight. And then that's going to go into an exhaust T. Like so. And in theory, we should be able to go into pipe now. This is in theory, of course. We should be able to go into pipe. And we should be able to come out the back. Oops, I don't want to delete that wheel. Okay, that's going to be an issue. I guess we could just go out here. So we could go like that, and maybe something like that, and we can grab an exhaust. Cool. So that's our exhaust done. Our cooling is done. We need to get the clutch and the power. Luckily, the power just goes directly here. So if I delete all this out for now, so the power is actually going to be going here, which is really cool. So it doesn't have to go that much of a distance, but I do want to get some pipes and things in here. So we're going to go with a T-piece. Let's try and find it. Let's see, there we go, T-piece. Cool. So we're going to go and change that, and we're going to get some straight pieces. These are some closed pipes all the way. And we're going to go into, let's do a gear. Yeah, let's do a gearbox. And we're going to face it towards the engine. I think for now we'll be fine. And we can then pretty much just loop it back up here. And maybe, yeah, maybe into a clutch. So if we go there, there, and up if I can. Hello, hello, hello. Up there like that, and then if we bring it around like that into a clutch. Cool. Oh wait, I've already got a clutch. I'm silly. Okay, we don't need a clutch. Let's go and bring this across. Up like that, and there we go. So that is the power. Now all we have left is the fuel and the air. So what we're going to do actually is we're going to try and share it between these two. So if we go down to here, let's go and get some, let's get the manifold, which is here. So we're going to go from here, and we're going to go into a T-piece like that. And then that T-piece is going to go into another T-piece, and then that's where it's going to have its air. Like that, and we're gonna get fuel, which is over here. So that is air and that is fuel done. And then fuel, I guess we could just go down here. Yeah, so it can go straight down there. We'll get a fuel tank somewhere down there eventually. We could even get, if we really wanted to, we can get some other cool features in here, but I think we'll be fine. Let's go and get a pipe. Do we need a pipe? I guess we could go that way for the air like that, and then get We could even, like, I know they're going to put the ram scoops in for air, so we could have even added a ram scoop here, which would have been really cool at the front. That could have been a lot of fun. We just need to get, oh, that's air. Oh, this is fuel. What am I thinking? So yeah, we could have even had a ram scoop there, but it's fine. We won't have one there. We just have an imaginary piece. Cool. So we could do something like that. And make it look a little bit interesting here at the front of the car or truck. So put a little bit of a grill. It's a fake grill, but you get the point. Cool. Actually, I might bring that forwards just by one. Rotate, and there we go. Cool. Done, and we're gonna go underneath also. I don't need this, guys, but I'm just adding it there for detailing. One across. Is that squared? No, it's not. That's squared. There we go. Cool. Great. We can carry on building the rest of the truck, kind of. I guess we could bring this up by one. So if we go there, and let's bring that. Imagine this is the bumper of the truck. So there we go. At the front here, we could just use, guess we could just do that, and maybe something like that for the front. And then over here we could go with white. Guess. I'm not too sure yet. Let's see, can we put something over here? No, we can't. Of course we can't. Let's just go with that and bring it across. Delete that. Bring it across. And then this will probably go into that, and then something like that for now. And I'll probably put some type of cover over that. And then more than likely probably do something like that there. More than likely. We're probably going to do some testing, by the way, before we get all this done. We're probably going to do a little bit of testing just to see how this works. And let's just see. Just going to kind of get a little bit of a design going for what I want for the truck and how I want it to look. But for now, let's just leave this off because we're going to do some testing, as I said earlier. So we're just going to leave it like that for now. Leave that for now, like so. That is ready for testing. Great, that is all good. This will get painted at some stage. That will get fixed. We do need, let's get a battery. So we have some space here for 2 batteries, which is perfect. Cool. You should do a Tesla Cybertruck. Nah, man, because that's electric. We are doing full diesel. So this is going to be for our fuel. So we're going to bring the fuel line to under the truck somewhere, probably. If I can actually rotate this properly. There we go. So we're probably going to go into there, and then from there we're going to go down and there probably. So let's do that, and then we'll get some enclosed pieces. Actually, I probably need some enclosed corners. So let's just go and grab those. So enclosed angle. Gonna go down like that, and then we're gonna go down and across like that. And then we're probably gonna put some fuel tanks maybe over here. Could be a cool place to put some. Yeah, I think that's a good idea actually. Let's go with fuel tanks over there. That means that we can, where is the fuel currently? So if we bring this down like that and then rotate this round, and there we go. So we're going to bring the fuel till there. So let's grab the cross. Is that what I want? Yes, it is. Cross and straight. There we go. Okay, and bring that across, and bring that across, and let's get some fuel tanks, yeah? Gonna go with medium fuel tanks. I think we'll be fine. So there's one there, and let's get another one over there. We could even go in by one if we wanted to, so we could delete that and go like that. Delete that and go like that. So we could do something like that. Don't need all that stuff there. Cool, so that's a very basics. Should we get some lights in? Why not? So I want to get a light there, probably. Just go and fill that in like there, fill that in there, and then we can get some lights in. For now. Yeah, let's put it back to where it was. Cool, so we'll fill that out in a few minutes, and you can imagine that we'll go to get that connected there, change that to white, and then that will get connected somewhere like that. Actually, I could use a 2x1 wedge. So that's what it looks like at the moment. Very, very basic, very stock. We're going to need a key switch somewhere in here. Let's just change the color. We'll get a key switch in. So that will be for turning the car on, or truck on, which is fine. I can probably just close that in there. Okay, let me catch up with chat. What do you guys think, chat? What do you guys think of the truck so far? You guys like it? I think it's pretty cool. Different, yeah? It's not what I usually build, which is quite cool. Let's just paint some of this stuff here. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in chat. You guys like the truck so far? For a quick build, I think it's not bad. I want to see performance. We're going to get that engine up and running soon, which should give us an idea of performance. Just rounding some of this off, make it look a little cleaner. And we're going to spawn that in. Get it running. I'm going to calm down, my friend. We're going to get running in a few minutes. Looks like a Willy Jeep. Yeah, it kind of does, actually. Let's just fix the light in here. There we go. Yeah, and then you can see that we've got the little engine and we'll get running in a few minutes. Be quite interesting to see how that's gonna work. Okay, cool. Looks military-ish. Yeah, we could even replace the white with... So replace color. To replace the white with a different color. Well, the red kind of looks cool. Could even do green. Green just blends in. Green just blends in way too well. Let's do... I'm gonna go with grey, I think. To be honest. I think we're gonna go with the grey today. For the truck so far. Okay, so we've got our key switch, which is autosave. I hate autosave. I hate autosave at the moment. Okay, so we should be good. I'm going to get... I need to try and think how I'm going to get this engine running. Throttle. Yeah, throttle. I can spell today. Throttle is gonna go here, why not? that will allow us to up and down the engine. So put that on 20%. Okay, we're going to get a function block. I'm just trying to think of the quickest way to get this engine up and running for you guys. Function block should be fine. I probably need a ideally I would like to use a mic controller for this. Let's do a mic controller for this. So car throttle controller, and we're going to need, let's see, we are going to need number in, so that will be throttle. So we need throttle over there. We'll need a number out, that will be for fuel. We'll need another out for air. And what else do we need? Starter, of course. Starter. And output. And probably need a key switch input. Key in. I think that is all we will need, if I'm correct. Yeah, that should be clutch. Clutch, and composite for, yeah. I'm just gonna make a big controller, guys, because that way we can get the car steering here too. So seat in, gonna make that composites. We're going to get one out for steering. Actually, I don't even know if I need steering. I think I do, because I need to invert one side. Yeah, so let's do steering. Why not? Steering left. Number out. And let's do a steering right. Steering right. Pretty much just inverting the numbers there. Should be pretty simple. Okay, and we have steering left, steering right, we have seat in, we have key in, we have the starter switch, we have air, we have fuel, and we have throttle. RPS, correct. We do need RPS from the engine. That is correct. RPS number input. Perfect. Okay, let's get this all organized and let's understand what's going on here. We'll get the car idling to start with. How about that? Oh god. Been a while since I've done the stoichiometrics, but we'll be fine. I'll be fine. Okay, so we have our key switch here. So yeah, okay. So we have our key switch in. We're going to do, we're going to need a PID. Let's get a PID in there. I'll copy some settings. So PID, okay, key switch turns on that PID. Along with the PID, we also have, well, we need the starter to turn on. So let's get a threshold gate. We want the starter to always turn on if our RPS is between 0 and 4. Okay, so where is our RPS here? There we go. But we also want, because the thing is, you want the key switch to turn on. So we want the key switch and that. So we need an AND block. Okay, so we're going to get an AND block. So if the RPS is between 0 and 4, we're actually going to do -1 here. Between -1 and 4, and the key switch is turned, then we turn the starter on for the engine. Okay, so that's pretty much to get the engine started and up and running. Let's do steering for the car. So that should be pretty straightforward. We're going to get a function block. So we can invert one of the numbers. And we can also do clamping later on. Let's go and read. We are going to read. There we go. So we're going to take this and we're going to read channel 1, which is the A and D. And then that's going to go into there. And it's also going to go into air. No, it's going to go into steering left and steering right. So there. So one is going to get inverted, the other one isn't. And the one that inverted is -X. Okay, we'll finish this in a few seconds. I want to test the steering to see if it's working. I also want to test to see if the engine's actually going to start in a few seconds. Okay, which is very important. So we got that done. Let's go into properties, car controls, throttle. Let's put stream here so I actually remember. And let's save it. Cool. Jump out. Let's get our controller. We're going to put our controller at the back here for now. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Now comes the fun parts. All the logic. Whoop, whoop. Okay, battery. I'm not really too worried about battery. So let's just get this all connected to each other. Cool. That should be everything. Yep. Composite is going from the seat to there. Yeah, so that's going to go to the controller. We've got electricity done. Video, we don't have. Audio, we don't have. No, it's fine. Data. Lovely. So, starter is going to go to the starter. That's fine. Key in is over there. It's fine. This is RPS from the engine. Yep. This is going to be steering right. No, let's brake. Whoops. Off. Steering right. Great. And fuel, which is this one. Air, which is this one. Throttle, which is this one. Actually, RPS. It should be set RPS. And then steering left. Okay. So we should be able to test that now. So let's just go spawn that in. Let's test the steering. I also want to test the left and right. There's autosave again, which goes and freezes my game. Great. Okay. Cool. So steering is working, which is perfect. Let's turn the key switch. That's perfect. So you can hear it's trying to start. It's not starting because obviously we haven't set any throttle or RPS or anything like that for it. Cool. So we're going to do start value 5, maximum value 100. This will be like set RPS for our engine. Actually, we don't even need that. Oh, we could, I guess. Yeah, we can do that now. We can start it. This is like an idle RPS. Let's call it idle RPS. Okay, so what we need there for idle. Yeah, it should be fine. Cool, so that is all up and running. I think we should be good. Yeah, we should be fine. I might want to check. No, I think that should be good. Cool, let's jump into our mic controller again. Okay, now you guys are probably wondering, well, how the heck do you work out this RPS and the stoichiometry thingamajiggy doodah? Well, okay, here is where it becomes fun. So this is our throttle thing here is actually going to be our idle RPS. Idle RPS. Okay, so that's going to go into our set point. Our variable is our actual RPS, okay, of the engine. So that's our variable. Okay, those two things coming in there. And we now need to go and obviously do the PID settings for this. Now, I know that my PID settings I always use. Let me just grab my... I have the perfect PID settings. Let's just see if I can find it. So car... I always use the really nice ones. Let me just try and find a good one for this video. So actually I use, yeah, let's use the survival boat one. The settings I used for that one. So boat. Survival boat MC. There we go. We'll just put that down. We're going to use the settings for the PID there, so I don't have to mess around playing with this during a video. So we can delete that. Let's go back into here. Cool. And we're pretty much just going to use that mic controller instead. Sweet. And delete. Okay, so we've got our PID now, so that should all be set. It's got its nice settings there. And then we have is going to be, of course, it's going to be our air and our fuel. Okay, so if I'm correct here, and this is going to be quite interesting to see if it's going to work, we're going to do straight into our air, and then we're going to go, no, we're going to go straight into the fuel, and we're going to use a function block. I can, and we're then going to go and take that, and we're going to And we're going to say whatever the fuel is, we're going to times it by x times 3.5. Let's go with 3.5 for now. Let's see how that's going to work. Oh, this lag is so irritating. Okay, and there's the lag. Perfect. So I can kind of get a visual. Let's turn this on. So we've got an 86. So we're 2. We need to get that. We need to get more. So let's go back into our microcontroller here. Let's do 4x5. Come on. Oh. This lag every time you slow it down because it's trying to autosave is so irritating. Come on. There we go. That's 86, so it looks like it almost needs a little bit richer. 85. Can't need times 6, no? No, it doesn't need that, so let's bring it down to a 3. I can actually do that on the fly. I think I'm actually probably going to do that on the fly instead. So let's do this. Let me delete this. I'll show you a trick. So if you guys are ever trying to get it to be perfect, take a function, take this. We're going to do x, and we're going to go there. Actually, no, we're going to go there. So we're going to go there. So x is, let's see, and x and y. Okay, hold on. So let me get this right. So that is going into our fuel, and then whatever is going there is then going to get times by a new node. So we're going to add a new node on here, and let's do times by number input. Cool. And we're then going to go and take that and put it there, and we're going to do x times y, and that's going to send out to our air and then our fuel. Cool. So that should work. Now we just need to get a keypad, and this will just be for testing, just to get it up and running. And let's go get that connected. Let's take that, put it into our controller. That should be fine. Cool. And we're going to get lag for autosave. Yep, there we go. Freezed up again. I hate that. Freeze up. The game is still running, it's just frozen. Oh, thank you. Cool. So let's go and put it times 2.5 to start with. 3.5. 4.5. No, let's do 1.5. It's probably because of I can't control that PID and what the PID is trying to do. Bring this back down to 1. No, so it's not working because I'm using that PID, which is quite irritating. Okay, so let's go and set this then to a 1 and set this to a 0 and set this to 10%. Come in here, we're going to get rid of this PID. We're going to go straight into there for now. We're going to see if we can get that working just as it is right now. Oh, lag again, frozen up. Come on. Again, I just lagged over there, which is great. Super. Okay, let's try this again. So we're gonna set RPS. Cool, and we're gonna times it by 3.5. Great. Key button on. Okay, that looks a little better now. Bring it down to 3. Come on. There we go. So that's running. Not the coolest. Okay, now we just need to get the clutch. I need to get the clutch connected to my seat. So we are up and running. We do have exhaust. We need to get the gearbox set up. And what was the settings I had there? So 0.42 on that. And then a 3. Still running a little bit too. So can we get this to 3.1? That looks better. 3.4. Looks better. 3.8. Oh, whatever, I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, so we need to get the rest of it on. Yeah, it's a little bit loud. It is a little bit loud. Okay, let's go and get the seat done for WS for our clutch. Cool, let's just make sure that is on reset, and it's gonna be, let's go with about 40% on that. That should be fine. So we've done the clutch to move forwards. What else do I need to do? I don't think I need anything. I'll probably need some brakes at some point. Let's get some brakes on. Yeah, let's go invert. We're just gonna use a simple inverter for our brakes here, which should be fine. So grab that, and let's go and get the throttle again, and we're gonna go into that. Okay, so that's our brakes. So if we give it negative, it'll become positive, and it'll turn the brakes on, ideally. One, let's get these one for lights. Cool. So that's our clutch. That should be fine, actually. Yeah, that should be pretty much fine to go. Let's go and try that. Am I gonna hang up now? No, this time didn't want to hang up. Okay, cool. So let's do 3.2. Let's get this on. Oh, there we go. Now it's frozen again. Lovely. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so 3.2 on that. Let's get this up. Let's get this on. There we go. Throttle's up. Happy days. Oh, gearbox is something I should have done. Yeah, we need gearbox. So if we go and grab the gearbox, I'm actually going to invert it. I'm going to place it away from the engine this time. Let's give it some electricity. Let's go there. Let's click on it. Let's go to a 2 to 1 facing away from the engine. That should be fine. It's got electricity, which is great. Yeah, we should be good to go. Is it going to hang up again on me? Come on. No, it looks fine. Okay, let's go and put this on a 3 to 2. Engine on. RPS up, please. Okay, engine is up and running. Go forward. Oof, it's just cutting it. Go. It's just cutting the engine. Okay, so let's bring that back. Let's go and get the up and down WNS, sorry, let's get that to about 10%. And it's still cutting the engine, so let's get that like 3-to-1 there. Maybe that'll work a little better. Okay, let's go turn that on again. Let's get this on a 3-to-2. Okay, engine is up. Turn this light off. Engine should be running. Let's go forward a bit. Almost instantly dying. Almost looks like the back wheels are locked with brakes. I don't know if that's just me. It looks like it's locked. I'm going to disconnect the brakes just in case I've done something wrong with the brakes. I don't think I have, but just in case. And we've got, oh, we've got a game crash. Fantastic. Sorry guys, I'm going to get this back up and loading. The wheels aren't spinning. Yeah, the back wheels are not connected. It's a front wheel drive. And I'm going to get the game back up and loaded. Sorry about that, guys. Game crash, of course. Get this up and loading quickly. Let me know. You guys should be able to see Stormworks now. Let's get a thumbs up in chat if you guys can see. If you guys can see the game, let me know. A thumbs up in chat. Hopefully you can. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this and spawn that in again. Let's see. If we can't get that, I'm just gonna... Oh, come on, locked up again. The gearbox is still facing towards the engine. Is it? I don't think it was. And now all of a sudden teleported there. Don't think it is facing the engine. But we'll check. Okay, let's go and try again. So we're gonna go with a 3x2. Get RPS on. Still feels like those back wheels are locked for some reason. I know they're not, but it feels like they are. Don't know why. They're not locked. They don't have anything that should make them lock. Let's check the gearbox. No, the gearbox is not facing the engine. It's facing... oh wait, it is facing the engine. That's my issue. Shout out to whoever said that in chat. It's made me realize that it is facing the engine. There we go. That's facing away from the engine now. Cool. So that should actually work. How to spawn the AI boats, Yuri. You just need to start a new save. Start a new save and you should get them. My game's locked up again. There we go. Start a new save, make sure you press AI, or you have AI selected. Okay, let's get this engine up and running. It still feels like those back wheels are... Can you see how the back wheels are... I might just switch to 4-wheel drive because they look like they're locked. It could be because I've pressed them together like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to grab them and we're going to go and put some of these. And that should hopefully get rid of that locking issue. Hopefully. If I just put them like that. And let's wait for this lag spike to stop. Yeah, on experimental, start a new save, and you should be good to go. So let's go 3.2. Key button. Yeah, those wheels are actually turning now. So, is the engine flooding? No, it's fine. Just doesn't have enough power to maintain. Doesn't have enough power for those engines. Yeah, it's just trying to turn over. There we go. So we got it working. Just had enough power to do it. And I'm happy about the wheel choice now, because now we don't have that issue where it was budging out. But at least the truck is working, which is pretty cool. Obviously we don't have any suspension, that's the only issue. I guess we could put our own custom suspension in. The truck is working with new modular engine stuff. Pretty cool. No exhaust though. Guessing it's just running at too low of RPS. Keeping nice and cool. 9 RPS and yeah, almost perfect. Yeah. Cool, I want to get my brakes back on. So let's go and do the brake situation. So we need an invert. And I actually want to do a threshold too, because then you guys can learn how you get brake lights on. So gonna get that. We're gonna get some more lights. Let's go to the back here and let's go with, I don't know, a light there and a light there maybe. 2 lights. Yeah, let's go with 2 lights. We're gonna go with a bunch of lights at the back. We're gonna go and paint them. So there and there. Cool. And if we get that connected to some electricity, we're going to get the threshold gate, which is over there, and we're going to get that connected to the outside lights. And we're going to go from our WNS to our invert, from our invert into the threshold, and then the invert is going to go into the brakes, not into the steering. Whoopsie. So that's steering right. There we go. Okay, so brake, variable brake, variable brake, variable brake, variable brake. Okay. Happy, happy, happy. And then we're just going to go into our threshold gates. And we're going to say that if this is 0.1 to 1, turn the light on. So that should then go and turn that on. So let's go and check that braking is working. Hopefully the game doesn't lock up again on me. So let's go and put this 3 to 2. Engine on, throttle up. Oh, it just went and locked up again. Okay, engine's up and running. Brake, yep, lights go on for braking, which is perfect. Throttle. There we go. Happy days. A little bit of braking. Yep, braking works. Nice. Cool. Little truck. Okay. What do you guys think of the truck so far? Let me know in chat. What do you guys think? We need to stop. We need to fix the whole over revving situation too. Jesus, that's loud. That is so loud. Despawn it. Oh, you guys let me know what you think of the truck so far. Oh, it's lagging out again. Looks great. It's a very basic truck. Very, very basic truck. Very basic, but yeah. 3070 is just graphics. I don't know his spec on the processor. Processor I have 3700X underwater, and it runs at 4.4 gigahertz. If you're wondering. The modular engine stuff is not the hardest. Just do the times 3 by 2 and you should be fine. And then you set the throttle to air, and then sorry, I lie. You set the throttle to the fuel, and then you times the fuel by 3.2, and that goes there. That's pretty much what I'm doing. You could do it the other way around, where you could divide it. So whatever you give air, you divide by 3.2, and that's what goes to fuel. So that's a different way of looking at it, probably a better way, to be honest. I'm actually going to try that. So I'm going to get rid of all this stuff. I'm going to try something a little bit different, guys. So if we go over here, I'm going to just remove this for now. And let's go. We're going to keep that. We're going to keep this. We're going to keep this. We're just going to do a little bit, some funky stuff here. So X divide by Y. Okay, so we're going to use the PID this time, and the idle RPS, I actually haven't got that anymore. I've taken that off. We're going to set that to, let's go with 8 RPS for idle. Cool. Okay, and that is what's going to control our air, funny enough. So we're going to turn that through to our air, and we're going to clamp it to, we're going to clamp that to 1, because the maximum air can ever get to is 1. Okay. So we're going to go from that into that, and we're going to clamp this to 0 to 1. Okay, cool. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take that clamp number through here, X, okay, and we're going to divide it by Y, which we're going to put in a few seconds, and that's going to come out to our fuel. Okay, so we're going to get a constant number, and we're going to put 3.2. Yeah. Okay. So what's happening is the PID is regulating the RPS, which is then setting our throttle, which is clamped from 0 to 1. That's then going to go out to the air, and then it's going to get divided by 3.2, and then it's going to send it out to the fuel. So in theory, that should be fine. Theory being the key word. We're going to have to test it, of course. Everything should be connected. Let's just go and double check. Yes, that's fuel, that's air. Idle RPS doesn't have anything, that's fine. That should expire, we don't have, that's fine. Okay, let's go and spawn that in. Let's see how that's gonna work. Decrease the brake lag threshold. Yeah, we could, but I just get these hold ups here. It's so irritating. I think devs are gonna fix that on Monday. This hold up, this lag when it auto saves. I think. Okay. There we go. Not one button, simple key switch. Happy days. Come on. Come on, little truck. You can do it. Okay, let's play around with the gearbox a bit. Let's go down. Let's face it. Let's go to a 3x1 on the gearbox. Please build a big modular engine. The 5x5 modular engines are actually broken. Funny enough. They got added yesterday and they're broken. Maybe one of you guys can say I'm wrong, but as far as from my testing this morning, the 5x5 modular engines are broken. They don't work. Okay, let's go. So it looks like my PID is not strong enough. Yeah, because it moves it. We could get a pump. Let's get a pump on the air. That's what I'm going to try next. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here. We're going to add a pump. And let's go there. It's fluid out. Okay, so we're going to switch the direction here. So we're going to go take that there. And I know this looks terrible, but we're going to see how this works. So key switch, turn that on. Let's get that and that. Let's see how that's going to work. Pretty jank, but we'll see. Oh, I got lag again. No, because now, see now the fuel air ratio is way too wank, which is not good because we've got that. Now it needs more fuel. That's the thing. So now we need to, I guess we could go and mess around again with those values. So if we just remove this constant value, delete it, and use the times by, put that on there because we're dividing that, and let's get a keypad back in, and let's see if we can figure out this amount again. Let's get electricity. Let's go. Do I have electricity on that pump? I do, and the pump is turning on. It is. Cool. Okay, just checking that. Times by. Cool. So now we should be able to test that out. Let's wait for the stutter to go away again. Probably gonna happen any second now. Seems like it's fine. Okay. Let's start this off at 1. There we go. So let's bring that up to 2. 3. No, let's bring it down to 5. Okay, let's do 1.2. 1.5. There we go. 1.5 looks good on it. Cool. See if we can move forwards. There we go. Nice little truck. And that's working at 1.5 now that we've added the fuel pump. So it's taking the throttle, dividing it by 1.5, and that's what it's giving for fuel. And we're running at 5 on the RPS there for the crank, which is probably just bare minimum, to be honest, for a truck like this. We could get that. We could get the transition a little better. We could play around with the pit a little bit more, but that would mean a lot more time to get that all working completely better. But it is working, which is good. It brakes, and you can see it doesn't over throttle now. It just runs at a nice steady RPS, and then we can increase it again. It dies, and it's going to pick up in a few seconds. There we go. And then it's up and running again. So we can play around with it a bit to get it working a little better, but it does work, and that's always a good thing. Obviously, to have things working here in Stormworks is always nice when you get things working. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. So you can get it started again. But yeah, I think, as you guys were saying, the transition between when it stops and starts is something that we would need to get better with this. Are the 3x3 engines broken? No, as far as I'm aware, the 3x3 still work. Justin Weber, did I chase the AI ships already? Yeah, I did. We chased them down with a boat and 2 planes. We found 3 or 4 different types of models, which is pretty cool. Even sank a few. We even tsunami'd a few. I tried to build with the 5x5 mod engine in the morning, and they are broken. Yeah, the 5x5s are broken, unfortunately. I tried I tried getting them to work. I couldn't get the 5x5s working, unfortunately. It's something to do, I think the starter's broken on them, but I also tried, you know, actually I don't think it's the starter. I think it's the crank, I think it's not the crank, the pulleys. The pulleys in the front is what's broken. The pulley system in the front is not working, and is broken, but that's, I think, I can't be certain. So I think that is something, that is an issue, but I'm sure the devs are going to look at it and fix it on first thing on Monday morning. Yeah, unfortunately, but it is what it is. To be honest, there's nothing really we can do about it. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, 1 cylinder, high revving and lights. What do you do for a living? Full-time YouTube? No, I work in tech. I work in IT. This is a hobby for me. Speed Gamer, hello, what's going on, and welcome. One cylinder is pretty hard, I will say. Yeah, it is. Maybe we'll one day see bikes. I think people have already got bikes. I think there's a few bikes already on the workshop. If I'm correct. I remember seeing them before. I do remember seeing them before. Itself pretty barely drives the belt. Yeah, I think it's something to do with the starter and the belt system. MrNJersey, the engine was a siren when it was revving. I have no idea what that means, sorry. Blow up an engine. These don't explode, I don't think. They don't explode at the moment, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, guys, I think that's probably a good place to start ending off the stream. It's been a lot of fun. It has been a lot of fun. We've done quite a bit. And yeah, but you guys let me know in the comments of this video what other streams you guys would like to see. Maybe I can do some more streams in the future. But yeah, you guys let me know. Also guys, don't forget, if you want to help support this channel, consider maybe picking up some of my merch. Otherwise, think about the super chats. And also, if you are new here, don't forget that like and subscribe button. Obviously, subbing to the channel, you guys will get notified of any of my new content, and hitting that bell, you'll get notified as soon as possible. I release content on a daily basis during the week. So at minimum, we do 5 videos a week on the channel. So yeah, if you want to catch any of that, definitely come check it out. Plenty of content on the channel. And thank you to every one of you guys that have joined for today's live stream. I hope you have all enjoyed it. And let me know in the comments what you guys think. And thank you very much. I'll see you guys very soon. Have a good weekend, guys. Bye.